Hey everyone, welcome back to the Oxygen Not Included. We are on cycle 100 today. And now that we have our hatch ranch working and using 8 out of 8 critters, so that's good. I think one of the next things we should work on is, bet there's a bunch of germs in there. Yep. It's just in the air. Okay, good. So I think what we can do is dig out some of this bleach stone here. And we can let it sublimate. And I don't think I have any bleach stone off the bat. Let's see. Bleach. I wish there was a way you could select, like, show it to me. That makes sense. Like, I wish I could click on this and just be, like, brought around. Yeah, I know bringing that up, but that's not super helpful. I'm going to relocate that to there. I'll take that gold amalgam and stuff. What I want to try to do is get bleachstone in here and like not polluted oxygen. I want this to be all bleach, all polluted oxygen, or not polluted oxygen, chlorine gas. And one of the ways we're going to do that is by forcing out the polluted oxygen, because chlorine gas is heavier. Let's see, do we have an operator? Machinery, yes. So we have +3 machinery and +3 machinery. Already have suit wearing. Researching. Early bird, so that can be an early. I don't know if no attacker. That is a really good person. Operator, green thumb. That's increased machinery. That's already better. Chubby dresser. I mean, they're gonna make everything around them, but they're slow in the bathroom. That's not a bad thing. We're gonna get nails. We're gonna bring nails in, and nails is gonna be, get this copy. Welcome to SK96 Chelsea. And that's how we're gonna do that every time. And then we're gonna put Chelsea on let's see, they do better tasks early in the morning. So downtime. I'm gonna put them with Fab and Red. And there we go. And that just means that as long as they don't have that cot, they'll be fine. I still want to find another loud snorer, just to see if they can sleep next to each other without waking each other up. That would be fine. All right. What was our achievement that we earned? Reached 100 cycles. Nice. We'll get all this going. I want that bleach stone to sublimate. We'll dig up a little bit more. Let's see, do we have any in here? No. We have none in there. We could just deconstruct these and get those out of the way. The other thing, so we are done with our research. So we need liquids. What is the next thing that I want? A bottle filler and liquid distribution. Those, I'm gonna ignore pretty much everything else that I need at this moment in time for those, just because they're so fun. Skills. It's K69, Chelsea. Just gonna start you off with that. And that's gonna be our operator. And now that I know, like, I can make these names longer, I may just make that a little bit more clear. For like the Critter Rancher, like I could probably just put Critter. Cool. All right, sweep that as well. Yeah, that natural gas, we'll put in that chlorine, it'll fill this up. We'll be able to finish up like some of the rest of this here. So what I'm thinking is we may not need crude oil. We have the access to this here. Saltwater, brine, that's already heavier and it's not gonna make our... it shouldn't make our water gross. Let me see. So there is some germs in there. I don't... That's polluted water, that's fine. So here you go, here's polluted water that's not germy. But we have salt water, and maybe if we can mop that up. It's too much liquid. Alright, so we will do some salt digging here. It won't be bad for that to have that. Oh, build flax resource. Electric grill, farm tile. That is totally fine. Again, we don't yet have hydroponic, but I want the water instead. And then next up will be hydroponic tiles with agriculture. Don't really need any of that. All right, so it is emitting chlorine gas. So we do see that. Let's see if we can, yeah, materials display. So I think CO2 might be the only thing that's not going to be impacted by that. But we can relocate the bleach stone. And they can't reach any of this now because they need one more ladder. It may not sublimate that well just because there is some pretty high pressure natural gas. Some of that we can take care of. Or worst case, we just put a pump in there and pump that crap out. Ooh, does this not have... barbecue. I'm not a big fan of the fact that if you haven't seen it, you don't know where to put it type of situation. Mushroom, lettuce. I don't know if this grill can do anything with the lettuce. I don't think it can. Yeah, you can't do anything with the lettuce, so that's pretty much just gonna go there and rot. But yeah, they're cleaning that up. There we go. Delivered our bleach stone. There we go. It's still gonna off gas, so that's good. It's going to force all that out. I think the only thing that it might not is the CO2, the carbon dioxide. Which, in that case, we could probably just, like, cancel that. We can plan on digging into here. And then we can just release it. So the CO2 would just drop out. We're going to have to go over here anyway at some point to finish that up. This is going to be our water. They did do that. So they'll come and, you know, we're adding this. That should be the last one. No, we have to get down to here. And that pushes all the water in. How are they cramped? The room, once all nearby eggs hatch. There we go. So these are all happy. But they'll take care of it because that's a 9. So it's always going to request it. Ultimately, when we have the sweepers available, that'll be the plan. We'll just start putting them, you know, over here on a conveyor. Okay, so we can't investigate this. Or research that. Okay. Let me just double check the germs. Okay, that is fine. Mop. Good. Good. One of the things I'm trying to do is seeing if I could put chlorine gas around the water that we put in here. Let's see, liquid vent. There. That's how that'll be put together. We do have to put in plumbing. I get that ready. And then if we have it, do we have it available? We don't. So one of the things I ran into, which I ended up being frustrated with myself, was not being able to get in here later to update the wires or anything. So one of the things that I'm doing is I'm going to start separating them out. So they could walk through here, but they're not going to, I'm not going to do these back to back anymore. They should get that. So that's my plan. I don't know if it's a good plan. I don't know if it'll work. What I do know is that this natural gas is causing problems. I suspected that was going to be the case. So much natural gas. Hold on one moment. All right. Yeah, I think we need to come up with like some kind of gas storage for that. And I still want to set up some kind of water drip system. Yeah, I still want to do some kind of water drip system to put it up in an area. Like this is the wall. Oh, we can build there. Okay. So if that's the case, ooh, that changes a lot of stuff. The natural gas is denser than the polluted oxygen, at least. So temporarily, what would it look like? We had a gas pump here. We canceled those. Have plenty of that. That. I don't have to go there. I can put that there. We don't even have to do that though. We can, I don't need it that close. Realistically, I could put another one in there for future use. Can't turn those. And then gas vent, gas pipe. Oh, I can't do two. And the reason why is because if I'm going to put a block in there, I have to put this one here. Right? And then for ventilation, we need a gas vent. I don't have a high pressure gas vent. That's okay. As long as we have this to where we can run it and power it, that'll work. And we can cancel that. And then we put in... we can put in a liquid vent for now. We already have all this running. We're barely using it. We're not even using any of this water. This water is just sitting here. Polluted or regular water would be fine. We don't want polluted water, it'll off gas. So if we run this across, we can get to it and take it all out. That's not going to be a problem. We can dig all of that. That'll take care of that. It's okay if it's Jeremy because it's just natural gas. And then we just put another one of these. Here. And pump out natural gas. That being said, the things that we do need to consider are we need bottle filler. Nice. So happy that I have that mechanical surfboard. Useless. The liquid meter, and I bet I don't have that yet. Liquid meter valve. Liquid tuning research. What are we doing right now? Liquids. Shut off. Man, that's a lot. I think we can still do this with the liquid valve. And the reason why I say that is we can definitely, we'll just cut those. We'll be able to put those together. We can put it down to like a really low level. And they'll be able to just push it in, and then we can watch and see exactly how much comes out of there. All right, so that's that part. Now we need ductwork. Cancel that. Through there. There we go. Through that. That way we don't disturb. I mean, that's algae. We'll definitely take that at some point, but we don't need it right away. Sweep the igneous rock. And then that still gives us space when we want. We can turn this into that water drop room, and hopefully that would work. We will cancel those for now. All right. Research is complete. Yeah. We are going to have to turn at some point to a spawn. But I think if we get this going, but would that even work? So I was just thinking, if we build this, I'm going to have to do research and find out, and I don't know if I'll have time to do that before this is built. But I was thinking, we already have, if we put in the power generation and we have the natural gas generator, it puts out polluted water, right? But it just drops the water right out the bottom. What if, and this is probably like the craziest thing, what if we could set that up to where we put that in here, and when the water drips down, that is the water that causes the natural gas to build up into that area. Man, that's gonna be an exciting build if I can make that work. I'll have to really do some research and see what other people have built for that, because I'm thinking if we put it up in there, then this area that it's stored in becomes becomes the storage space. And then, yeah, you're still pumping right into it. But then basically you have the pump that's running off the electric here. And you might not even need any water in there. Oh my god. I'm like super excited about that idea. I don't know how feasible that will be, but man, I am excited that that's a possibility. So that's where I may start tinkering around and doing something a bit more like Skystorm, where if I can figure it out and make it work, where it's like, oh, all right, so spend a little bit of time building something in a sandbox, test it out, tweak it, and then build it here for you. I don't know. Would you rather see it that way, or do you like seeing me potentially fail and fall flat on my face by making dumb mistakes? I don't know. You guys will have to let me know if that's the way you'd rather see it. Yeah, definitely stopped off-gassing. In fact, it's almost disappearing. I know it hasn't been bumped out, but okay, so that's done. Now we need some power. It's not very far. Okay. So we can set this to like 0 for now. Ooh. And it's already overpressurized. So, oh, we're not doing a bottom up tier. I was like, oh, we'll just put a bottom up tier here. Nope. We can put enough water here where it's no longer pressurized, then this will work regardless. And that's really the plan. If that happens, then we have this, we can start filtering out. I'll put a gas filter in and rerun this. And then that gives us our first real renewable power. Like, we have coal, but it's going down a little bit. These guys should be making us coal, but they only do so much. Okay, again, no eggs. Every 5 cycles we'll get an egg, but with so many of those, we'll get more than that. Bottle drainer. That is going to be so good. So let's see. All of our plumbing is done. That's still 0. Well, that's lame. So flow control 0 should be off, right? Requested 0. All right, well, I have to cut that. And sadly, we don't have a plumber, so probably do it that way. And that's gross water anyway, so that might not be too big of a deal. All right, build this. I want to see if that was enough water, too much water. But since we're already doing that, may as well save that water, not let it get everywhere. Okay. Oh, they have to adjust it. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't think about that. It's a work errand to adjust that. As opposed to a meter valve where you just set it and whatever it ends up being. Okay. Muckroot storage unavailable. I guess they do eat muckroot. We're still gonna have to give it a sweep after. Batteries are dead. All right, somebody come do that. But that's what we're trying to work on. Sandstone, that is the most useless thing. Suit wearing, no. I don't need another dupe right now. Yep, that's a 7. That's no power. How can we be out of? No, I don't want salt. Don't want that sweep only. I want that working at all times. Yeah, suits are going to be important. I mean, I still don't want oxygen mask, but yeah, they can't get to that salt water. That's too long of a journey for them. We're gonna have to cancel that, or they'll just be trying to get that this whole time. Is there any other salt water around? What happened to all the water here? Wild. I guess it somehow got deleted. Is there any closer way of getting down? That has become too far to go. Which it shouldn't, because they got here. They'll get some grossness anyway, but and they're spending a lot of time. We're dealing with slime lung. At least it's not the problem that it was when it was first released. So we do have a little bit of salt water here. All right, that's fine. Can we get some power? I want to see that. I want to, and like, suddenly now there's not enough, I guess because it's rotating around. It went over to this side. So they are doing it. They're just not getting down to mop. And I think getting this polluted oxygen will help. And we kind of need to keep a close eye on this. Oh, that's not going to work anyway. All right, so once they get that closed up, we can do some plumbing work here. So it is already overpressure. Oh, because I did that already. Jesus. It's so much. No, 9 kilograms. That's so much water that goes through. You know what? I did this wrong anyway, because I think you're supposed to have 2 spaces for it to go into. So we're gonna get down in there anyway. We're gonna deconstruct this one. Put that there. Three, 33 grams, okay. I do like that it's open now anyway and showing me that it's overpressurized. Hopefully we're not going to lose a dupe. That's 7 dupes. Still trying to get that water. Yeah. Because if I can get the water in here working properly, I don't know how the water is like... That's 10 kilograms. Valve. Average weight 1,000 milligrams a second. I blocked. So we should be able to do that. Now we should be able to cut that. Cut both of them. It's working. So I kind of want to do another one just in case I want another input. All right. And that should allow both. I'm going to leave this here for now. And we'll work on that. I'm pretty happy about that. And now that we have this, I mean, we may as well just dig out the algae. And get that rock. That's granite, so that's fine. Sweep that. Yeah, it's all natural gas, right? Come on, clean this up. I mean, it's just circulating right now. Yeah, I can see I may... Carbon dioxide. I thought there was no carbon dioxide in there like half a second ago. $53 grams. I mean, that'll be pushed out. I mean, that's almost a better gas lock than the water. But the point is, we want to see if we can do this. Well, there's where all the water went. It might have come from here even. We're gonna take that out for now. Are they still trying to get down here? They're picking up all this coal. And I didn't even tell them to get any of that. But this is the key to our suits. for now, that's gonna be what we do. And I think do we have a switch? Yes. We do have a switch that I can put in. When they get over here, it'll be good. We may have to wait for a plumber to clean up some of this, but I mean, that's okay. How did we get natural gas in here? Oh, when they did those walls. Okay. Interesting. I should have... Uh-huh. Okay. Well, not too bad. Man, I am tired of that dinging. Like, I don't know. Can I force them to come down here? Coal should not be here. Coal should not be here. But that is cycle 110. So I guess if you want to see if we're able to make this work, which this is the key to getting our natural gas going, and we may as well analyze this. We do have the researcher now, so that'll help. Let's see, we can dig that. It allows you to get to there. Cancel this for half a second. Put this in. Yeah, I'm not thrilled that we have this natural gas in here, but we can take care of that at some point. It's not germy, so it's not like it's gonna, well, I guess it does get a little germy, but it's not gonna cause too many issues. We can always use a pump, you know, as the CO2 pushes it up. We can just get another pump and pump it into here. So we should be all right. Other than that, we got a little bit of polluted oxygen coming at times. But for the most part, the base is okay. Got a little sickness from slime lung, but I mean, as often as they're outside of the base, it's no surprise really. So just kind of let it go with that. We can get maybe some water at some point and move into these liquid locks. It looks like they're a little light, but they move around from time to time depending on what's going on. We're probably gonna move this one to the top here and put it all into there. We'll suck out most of this until we start getting like some chlorine or whatever, and then we can probably just like put a wall here and close this off, so it's a natural enclosure. Do you see some of that? So we'll get that out of there. But yeah, I'm really excited to try the water pump to push the gas up. That'll be neat to see. And then we're almost done here. So I mean, we're still doing all right. We have lice loaf, some gristleberry. There's muckroot if it's available, nutrient bar. So yeah, so I mean, we're keeping up with our food. We should be grilling gristleberry, yes, which means I need to put this in the storage. And cook seafood. Lettuce. On this one, aku fillet, lettuce. Let's drop it out. Okay, yeah. So, you know, ingredients. And then this is entrees. Cool. All right, well, that is where we are. I don't think we're doing too bad. We have food secured, both for barbecue and that. Our oxygen's still going well. We have still 19 tons of algae, so we're not dying of algae yet, so we don't need a SPOM off the bat. But I think if we can get power going, then that's going to jumpstart a few other things that we need to work on. And other than that, catch you on the next one. Have a great day.